place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Hey guys, it's Joselle. Welcome back to my channel. First of all, if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. It's right down below. Also, please like this video. Liking the video really helps my channel grow, so help me out with it. Like this video. Anyway, let's get into it. So as you can see by the title, today I'm going to be showing my outfit for Carols Night. Every year we do Carols Night where we just sing carols and worship and praise Jesus and all the things. And this year the choir has a fabric that we're going to be wearing. Everyone else has already got all their stuff sewn. It's ready to go. But as for me, I like being extra and difficult, so I'm going to sew it myself. And surprisingly, I'm actually starting early because every single time I've ever sewn something, whether it be my graduation dress and my outfit for International Day for both years, I did it like last minute, either the day before or 2 or 3 days before. But this time I'm doing it a week before because I literally can't do it next week, so I had to do it today. So we're gonna just get started with that. This is the fabric we're going to be using. It's just this really beautiful red, yellow, and green, a little bit of white in there, and it's just really nice for rectangles. I mean, you can see, you know what it looks like. So yeah, the whole choir is going to be wearing this fabric. My idea that I had in my head for what I wanted to sew was kind of like something Mrs. Claus inspired. I've always wanted a Mrs. Claus dress, but the ones I see in the stores and stuff don't be cute, and the cute ones be mad expensive, so I decided to just make my own and give it a little African twist, you know what I mean? I might be able to sew, but I'm not really the best designer, so usually when I want to sew something, I just look up ideas online and just do what they do. But I couldn't really find any outfits that were giving Mrs. Claus theme. I wanted to make a dress, but this is only like a yard of fabric. It's not enough for a dress for me, okay? So I can't make a dress, so I'm gonna just make a top. I also tried looking for different styles of tops, but I couldn't find anything that I really liked. So what I'm gonna do is take the top that I sewed for International Day 2 years ago and just make the same exact thing, but in this fabric, and then add fur around the hem so that it gives a cute little fur trim, and that's what we're gonna do. So it's really basic, really easy, really simple. I can definitely pull it off. If I have enough fabric, then I'm going to do like a cute little bell bottom moment on some pants. I did that style when my church got a new building and we had a cute little grand opening, and I added like a little bit of a flare onto my pants. So that's what I'm gonna do if I have enough fabric left of this, and I'll definitely add fur onto the trim of that as well. But yeah, enough chatter. It's literally 6:34. I should have been started in the morning, but at least I'm starting a week early, you know, because I be last minute too often. So this is the blouse that I sewed for International Day. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's kind of like not too cropped. It has like these cute little bell sleeves and they're just really cute, but I'm gonna just copy this, make it a little bit longer. But anyway, just to further explain my style idea is that I'm gonna use this same style of blouse. I might double the sleeves and do 2 ruffle sleeves if I have enough fabric. And then I got this fur from Amazon. I'm gonna put the fur around the bottom like this, and then also around the sleeves like that. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if I have enough of this fur. We'll figure out. Hopefully it's enough fur. Attention guys, this is not a tutorial. If you don't know how to sew already, please don't come and watch this video to come and learn how to sew, okay? But what I'm doing is I'm folding the fabric twice so that I can cut both the front piece and the back piece at once. And I'm just tracing the top that I made for International Day. I didn't add any seam allowance, and I also forgot to cut seam allowance, but it turned out fine. Like I could put it on easily. But guys, please add seam allowance. Now I'm just defining the line just to make sure I can see it very well. Now I'm just gonna cut it with my beautiful gold fabric scissors, which I love. And now I'm lifting up the top piece and cutting the front neckline. And here we have 2 pieces. Just to make sure I remember which one is front and which one is back, on the wrong side of the fabric, I'm gonna just write an F for the front piece and a B for the back piece, just because I don't want to get it mixed up. Now I'm cutting out these neck pieces, which I'll explain very soon what they're for. But I just roughly sketched these pieces out and it turned out fine. Thankfully, I still had some interfacing left, so I'm about to iron these pieces onto it, and with my iron right there. Also, in this one with the sleeves, I have like black lining. I should have used the orange lining, but it's fine. Either way, there's lining in it, and I don't have any more lining. I've looked, I don't have anything, so I'm gonna just use this as my lining. It doesn't match, obviously, 2 completely different patterns. This is the Angelina pattern, more commonly known as dashiki, even though it's not dashiki, it's Angelina. Also, it's on the inside, no one's gonna see it. So we're gonna use this for my lining because I don't think I have enough of this fabric for lining. I'm going to be ironing the fabric pieces onto the interfacing. Just trying my best not to get the actual iron on the sticky part because that messes up the iron. And now I folded the edges down and I'm just sewing it to make it look nice and neat. No one's going to see this inside part, but it'll still be nice to look cute. So once I'm done sewing the edges, I'm going to be putting the collar pieces onto the top, right sides together, and then sewing it down on the neckline for the front and the back. Now I'm cutting little notches on the neckline. Those little notches help it curve nicely whenever you fold it over. I'm gonna just iron it down. Some people do like to do a little top stitch on the neckline, but I don't feel like doing that. Now I'm just putting them together and I'm gonna start pinning the sides and the shoulders together. Here I am at the sewing machine, just sewing and sewing and sewing. And y'all, look what my sewing machine did. It always does that all the time. I don't know why it happens. If anyone who's a professional can tell me why that happens to the sewing machine, please let me know because it's so annoying. But here we have the top. It fit perfectly. Like I could just slip it on really nicely. So now I know that this size fits me well. I did want to add, what are those things called at the front? I forgot what those things are called. I did want to add some to make it fit better, but I was like, no, I don't want to mess up. I don't want to mess up. We're on a roll right now. The neckline looks so nice and smooth in the front and the back, and I'm just loving it. Now here we have the arm pieces. I don't know what happened, y'all, but I cut them too small. I always mess up somewhere with the measurements. It's really annoying, but I figured it out at the end. Look at me, I'm even measuring it and it's measuring perfectly. So I don't know what I did. Maybe I just didn't add seam allowance again, but it's okay. And now here I am cutting out the circle pattern for the arm ruffles. I decided to do 3 ruffles instead of 2. The measurements when it comes to circle patterns always confuses me so much. It's like I haven't been able to find a video that doesn't confuse me. I don't get what it is about it, but I always make the top hole too big or too small and it just causes problems. So it caused problems with my graduation dress and now it's causing problems here. I don't know why that's always so hard for me, but it's fine. So I'm just taking the pattern that I cut at first and just placing it on top of the other fabric and cutting it out just so that they're all even. I'm staring intently at this YouTube video to try to figure out what I did wrong. Anyway, I'm taking these circle patterns for the arms, I'm cutting them in half and then pinning them onto the sleeve. Pinning it on the bottom, the middle, and on the curve of the shoulder. I just finished pinning the sleeves together. They look really cute. It's gonna work out. This is the smoothest my sewing has ever went. About to sew on the sewing machine and then we're gonna attach this to the top and we'll be done. Love that for me, for real. Well, no, we won't be done because we have to add the fur, but we'll be done sewing the top, period. As you can see right here, the ruffle part of the sleeve is a little bit longer than the inside part of the sleeve, which is my problem because I cut the inside too small, but I was able to figure it out at the end. It's looking very botched inside, but the outside looks cute. Here's the top so far. I'm very proud of myself right now. There was a couple of mistakes when it came to the sizing of the armholes. That was kind of annoying, but I fixed it and you can't even tell. Now all I have to do is sew the inside together. I'm gonna just sew it down here because no one's gonna see in here. Oh crap, maybe they can see. Ugh. I don't know what to do. You probably can't see well because of the lighting, but the inside sleeve was not long enough. I don't know how because I did the measurements and everything, and I have like measurements from like my arms and stuff that was made by like an actual seamstress. So I don't know how I got that wrong. I always mess up somehow with measurements. It's really annoying. I'm sorry, it's hard to see with the lighting this way. The inside sleeve that I cut, it was too small. So we're gonna just try and figure something out. It's in the middle of the sleeve, so I really doubt anyone will see it, but when I'm seeing my hands be up and down, I'm having my hand up praising the Lord, so I gotta fix that somehow. At least it looks good on the outside. The inside, I don't care what it looks like on the inside, okay? As long as the outside looks good, I'm happy. But it's almost 2 a.m. I got church in 6 hours, so I'm probably gonna just go to bed now. I can work on it some more tomorrow after church really quickly, and then this weekend I can probably work on it some more, but like I need to go to bed. I'm so tired. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys once I finish the rest of this. I'm really tired and I honestly want to just go straight to bed, but I'm not gonna want to do it tomorrow, so I gotta do it today. All I have to do is just fix the sleeves a little bit and then add the fur, and then I'm done, and I can finish that in like less than 2 hours, I'm pretty sure. So enough chatter, we're gonna just start with the sewing. So right now I'm basically just figuring out how to fix the sleeves. I don't even remember what I did, but I just finessed it. I think what I did actually was that I made like little patches and just sewed them together and stuff. Like I said, it looks real botched, but it worked. But here is the fur fabric. I only bought 2 of these. I think they're about 2 or 4 yards. I don't remember exactly. But what I did is I folded it in half and then drew a line in the middle just so I could cut it in half as evenly as I possibly could. And there's a certain way to cut fur as to not ruin the fur. And so I did it like that. I don't know how to explain it, but I cut it to minimize the amount of fur that will come off the fabric piece. So I'm just pulling it apart and then trying to get off as much fallen fur as I can. And then now I'm cutting the pieces into half again because I realized I didn't have enough. But here I am, I'm sewing the fur onto the sleeves. I'm doing it right sides together. And this is how it's looking. Guys, it's coming together really nicely. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. I just woke up and I'm gonna just start sewing right now. Basically, last night I finished sewing one of the sleeves with all the fur. It looks really cute and I really like that. I'm happy that I cut the strips into 4 pieces because that makes sure that I have a lot more fur to go around. And I think it looks really cute. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Y'all, look at how much fur is all over my room. It is like everywhere. It's a mess. So this is what it's looking like so far. I've only done this sleeve, but I think it looks so cute. What I wanted to do was first, once I sewed it on like this, I was going to fold it over and then sew it down, but I kind of like it hanging like this, so I might just keep it the way that it is and then iron it really well so that it's not flipping like this all day. Even if it does, like, I really don't care, but I think it looks so cute. I'm really loving how it looks. It's exactly what I wanted it to look like. I don't know if I'm gonna add fur on the bottom just yet. I might. There's already so much fur on my sleeves. I wouldn't want it to get on my pants either because I'm wearing black pants, but either way, I think it looks super cute and I'm just excited to just keep on going because I have to leave the house in like 2.5 hours and I won't get home until very late. So I'm trying to at least finish my top first and then start sewing the hats for the guys. I'm not even gonna make my bed, y'all. I literally just hopped out of bed and we're going straight here. But I did brush my teeth and I put on deodorant. Hopefully I can say the same about you. So as I was setting up, I remembered that the sewing machine I was using last night, the needle broke, so I got this one. Thankfully I have this one too. This is my very first sewing machine and it still works, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I just wanted to use that other one because it's a little bit quieter than this one, but they both still work the same. So yeah, I'm gonna just set up this one and keep on sewing. Gonna just finish out the rest of the sleeve, and I definitely will say, like, cutting the fur fabric in half a second time was perfect because it made sure I had just enough for both sleeves. Okay guys, so I just finished and I think it looks so cute. It's exactly what I wanted. All I have to do is just iron these pieces down so that they don't flip over. It did just rip again as I was trying to put it on in the middle of this sleeve. I doubt you can even see it, but yeah, I literally don't want to fix it at all because I'm just so tired of this top and it's ripping and stuff, but I'm gonna just fix that one and we're gonna move on. All of us are wearing black pants, so I'm gonna just wear these black pants with like velvet on the side. The fur is gonna get all over these pants, definitely, but that's why we have lint rollers. I was going to add this fabric on the bottom of the pants and do like a little flare moment, but these are my mom's pants and she doesn't want me to sew them, so I'm not going to sew them. Guys, it's the next morning. This is the state of my room, but it's time to get ready. I finished the hats for the guys. My brother's hat didn't fit, but he has a lot of hair, so maybe that's why. Hopefully the other 2 hats fit because they have less hair. So we'll just see. Fingers crossed. It's 3:40 right now. I'm gonna just start getting ready right now. Oh man, I can't believe I actually finished everything. As for my outfit, all I did today was just hem the bottom and then we're done. We're good with that. I'm excited. I'm gonna hate having to come home and see this messy room, but it's literally okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna put on my outfit, do my makeup, take out my hair, and then we're on our way. All right, y'all, I'm gonna be so real. I don't feel like filming my makeup right now. I gotta leave in like 30 minutes, 15-30 minutes. Like, I'm not filming my makeup. I'm gonna just do it. Yes, y'all, I just don't have time to film my makeup, so I'm gonna just do it and y'all just gonna see. If you want to see how I do my makeup, there's many videos on my channel. The place will be right up here for y'all to watch that. But as of right now, I gotta put me first, Lucius. Hey guys, just made it back home. I didn't get any vlog footage in regards to church because it was just kind of stressful getting everything set up, but everything went really well. I found like my outfit. This is great because it took a lot of work, as y'all saw, but I'm glad everyone liked it. Even if they didn't, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's exactly what I wanted. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Comment down below what you want to comment down below on all my social medias, and I hope you had a wonderful holiday season. Bye.